plays with Thunders all the time.
Yeah, so it's he definitely has beaten Thomas's DK in like brackets before too, like at weeklies and whatnot.
Yeah. So
is this? I can't tell. Every time I really can't tell.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it.
Every game it starts with them just running off, doing their own thing, and then they go at it, or they just don't. It's. I'm gonna need some help here.
Yeah.
I need like a little green light on top of the monitor we're looking at, or something. Yeah.
I'll just make sure that was right. Oh man, it's a classic matchup though, Mario DK. We got the first Nintendo rivalry of all time.
Oh geez, what you're right. That doesn't work. What are you doing, Nog?
Definitely when I watched Nog at his like crazy run, where he like he lost to Hyperflame. Man, some of the things he was doing, it's like I'm so used to commentating Thomas's DK and in the past Poob's DK. It's funny how Nog really does get like the funny things about DK to work for him.
Yes.
Like he does weird and really disrespectful.
He has like setups
things
with side B like I don't think I've ever seen Thunders or like Poob do, and it's like really funny.
They're like they don't work like 4 times in a row, and somehow he still wins. And what I noticed about Doctor when I play Doctor is he is really balanced like as a Mario. He doesn't go for too much. He doesn't extend his combos too much. Like that was just like a perfect combo. Nothing, like just stops going in.
Nothing, nothing crazy. Nothing like out of the ordinary. Like obviously he'll like go for his like I don't know like silly things every so often, but like he's very like sticks to the basics. He knows what works, what won't work.
I want to say like his decision making is just really good.
Yes,
like,
his decisions. He's very smart.
He doesn't overextend, and he picks his spots really well.
Yeah, he knows when to kind of just sit back and throw pills. That cape actually hurt him.
And will that actually kill him?
Yes,
oh my
that
God.
cape hurt him. It put him at the good spot for up shield.
He punched him in the
Yeah,
back
if he didn't spin him, he wouldn't have gotten hit by that. That was actually super smart on Nog's part to realize that and go for it.
Yeah, the first hit of that up B is like really good. Hits from the behind. Hits from behind. Ooh, okay.
That's good.
Oh my God, sick stuff by Doctor.
And that's another thing. Like even though he sticks like kind of these simple, like straightforward, like Mario combos, just the way he extends them sometimes makes them look really good.
Yeah.
That's another thing. His pill placement, just like when he knows the throw projectiles, is also very smart. Like,
see, there's that exact setup we were talking about.
He did that to
like Hyper or
beeps.
something.
He did the beeps, BP early. That's how like in their set. That's how like he like took a lot of stocks from BP.
Yeah, and he tried to get Hyper at like a grand final situation where like he probably should have been.
Yeah, that was like tipped off 12,
something like that,
11 or 12, one of those. Where he like just upset like half the bracket, and everyone was like, okay,
this guy's actually good.
He finally came to a tournament. He like shut us all up somehow. And Hyper was like, all right, I can't let Nog win his first tournament. This is going to be wild.
And the Doctor really getting his fares, like getting them exactly at the percentage he needs them. That's what I mean about his precision. Like, you don't see him fair unless it's going to kill or it's going to set up for a kill. So far, he hasn't like had like...
He's very good at knowing which hitbox to get for fair.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a smart cape to...
Stall, yeah.
Yeah. Nog is definitely a DK that's not afraid to throw out a giant punch. Like, even if it is just, like, in neutral to, like, get him off you, or, like, just as, like, a mix-up option, like, Nog will throw the punch out.
Yeah. Ooh, good
that
tag.
was a super good tag. That should take it.
Yeah. That was another thing about, he took his jump, and he was just, like, just kept pushing him in a way where Nog didn't have his jump, which is, like, usually the Marios go for not for, like, they go for, you know, like, guaranteed damage instead of, like, the reads, but he was going for, like, F-tilt to keep him off his rocker. I think
that
he might kill him,
That should be it. All right.
Doctor looking very good, very confident.
Looking very strong here. He definitely knows what he wants.
No, not really circumventing that neutral using, he needs to use like the DK's Nair and down tilt and sort of hold his ground a little bit, but hasn't been able to get that so far.
Yeah. Nog looks like, I don't know, I feel like Nog has to play a little more patiently. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe they're opposite, try and get in Doctor's face, because Tom, I'm trying not to use first names. Thunders. Yeah, Thunders is, super like patient, like he'll plat camp you, like he'll dash dance in place and like he'll wait for you to overextend or commit to an option that he knows you could beat.
Right.
And I feel like if Nog can pick up on that and kind of force this pressure onto the Doctor that he's not used to, it maybe could work out in his favor. Maybe like give it try and stay in his face like for a stock or two, see if it works, and if not, try and find like this perfect medium between the two.
Yeah, as of right now, Doctor seems like a slightly better scrapper than Nog, at least in this game. I mean, I don't know about overall, but he's scrapping really well with DK, which is not easy. Ooh, but look at Nog carrying him almost all the way to the ceiling.
Just gonna pull off stage. Yeah, right there. Super smart to wait for the cape.
Still got his down B, which is gonna give him enough length to get.
Oh, catches him with the fair.
Oh my God! Did not expect that hit.
Oh yeah, Yeah, it looks like he's kind of like taking more of this more aggressive approach, and so far this first stock has really helped out him. Oh, jumps out just narrowly. That was yeah, right there. Like, yeah, he will come up from ledge with punch.
Yeah.
That's a free 30%. That's wild.
And then be ready for the tech chase. All right, looking good for Nog, but Doctor just takes it right back with a down tilt to forward air.
I would say one good neutral exchange and a grab, and that could be the stock for Doctor. Oh, the up smash is like gonna stuff out the grab.
Very good like counter up Bs by Nog. And wow, he's really boxing him out.
Yeah.
Like Doctor doesn't know how to get off the ledge. And when he gets in, he's getting up bead.
That
really sick ledge dash.
Yeah, that neutral beat from Nog was not the best, in my opinion. That's another thing. But Nog, you were saying earlier about up beat. Nog is very good with these up beats out of shield. That's not. Ooh,
nah,
that was a little strange. But yeah, he's like, he knows the hitboxes super well, and that's not really something Thunders does up out of shield.
It's more of a poop thing, honestly.
Yeah,
That's who I
definitely see Poop do that a lot.
Yeah.
And like that first hit where he does like the first cockback with like the first fist in the air, that's a good hit. But like that's a super strong hit.
It can kill. It can absolutely
It definitely can kill.
Nice.
Jab, down smash.
Really good shield pressure, like in a weird way. Like he's not going for the grabs in the way that I'm so used to Thomas like prioritizing run and grab whenever anytime I see an opening. He's
just gonna cape for his troubles.
But here's the thing, Mario can kill this character.
Yes.
He's got a lot of options.
Mario definitely can 0 to death DK very easily. But the same can be said for DK, and that's for a lot of characters. If he just gets one good grab or just kind of chips away at you and finds that one good like up throw, like cargo up throw fair, that's the stock. Like DK necessarily doesn't have to kind of combo you to really kill you super quickly. He can like kind of space himself well, fish with these down tilts.
Absolutely, and his edge guarding is actually very good.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of tools for edge guarding.
Like just jabbing you, maybe jab, throw you away. Oh, that's another thing that Doctor's really well. He's very good with like these F smashes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Not necessarily like Gallo, where he can kind of just like fish for them in like neutral. Oh,
that happens?
Yes, if I'll be off stage with DK and towards the end. It's kind of like Bowser's, where it just kind of puts him in a special ball.
Right.
That's another thing Nog does a lot, down B, and it definitely can work.
Yeah.
He just kind of picks the situations to do them very strangely. That's also another Poop thing. I feel like Poop definitely did down B a lot.
Yeah. Nog is definitely going to hate how many times I've mentioned Poop on commentary, but I'm going to keep doing it because that's my homie. But shout out to Nog, though, seriously. He's definitely like, proven himself to be a top player.
He's holding himself very well.
Ooh, what a pivot grab. That was sick.
That was a very smart mix-up. And baits the nair, and this goes for the dare. Oh my god, he's like...
Nice.
Oh. You know what? I respect the shit out of him for just keep going for it. If it's not going to work initially, he's just going to keep slamming, he's going to get it.
But I love the karate movie like backflip up air by the Doctor. Like,
oh my god, he almost hit the full charge up smash.
Hit him with the Luigi never miss up smash.
Oh, that... I don't want to say that's like a cape save him, but it definitely means. Oh, that air's gonna take it.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh, Nog's popping off. He's so good.
He's like, I'm taking this serious, dog. I'm not going for those.
He definitely was playing at a deficit the entire game there.
Yeah,
For some, I guess maybe the first stock he had the lead, but then Doctor definitely pulled it back in his favor. But then he really clutched it out that last stock, especially after that like super scary down B where he did the karate up there.
Right. Yeah. He literally did a when how Mario does the backflip, he spins like four times.
Yeah.
He hit it with the back.
It's like he like straightens out for a second, then he starts doing the flips like it's like slow mo for a second.
Yeah. Somebody should definitely put some like old kung fu music on top of that. All right. Shaping up to be a pretty good set, honestly. Like
I don't know where Kevin's gonna want to go. I feel like Kevin's gonna. Oh, he's gonna go to Mount Cavern.
Wow, it's coming up a lot, and the reason why
it's a fun stage.
It's a medium stage. So the thing is, like, it's like fairly neutral, but it has a little bit of like some zhuzh with that platform. You know what I mean?
I think it also might be like it's a new stage. People definitely want to maybe kind of get a feel for it in tournament.
Right.
So like if they feel like theoretically if it's good for my character, why not try it out?
I mean, this is the classic old school like Project M 3.0 thing when there was like a million stages. Like you think the other person is not as good as you, just take them to a new stage because you can adapt better, right? Like that's sort of like something that has been lost as we have had more finalized patches. Like I remember that was like a classic strategy to do.
Noghrilla shook his head like 1,000 miles per hour right there when he got that stock taken off him. I thought he was like dying for a second. It was like vibrating fast.
I missed it. Watch that on the bot.
Alright, but yeah, I feel like I definitely think I'm pretty sure I've heard Kevin say like on paper it seems like a very good Mario stage because like Pills like
yeah, they cover that top.
They cover the top platform pretty well, and also like I don't think well, I obviously know DK I think would have like follow-ups on the platform since he's a big enough character to get up there. But it looks like it's like a perfectly high. Yeah, he could fair him with up throw and then have time maybe to double jump fair again.
But also think about it this way. Part of the reason why DK has been so devastating is because all the platforms in all the stages are very, very small.
Yes.
And like he can cover everything. And he can, whereas like in this stage, it's going to be a little bit harder for DK. DK's going to have to choose in certain tech situations. He's going to actually have to commit to the option or do option coverage like wave dash down or whatever instead of like doing his like whatever huge like down smash or whatever it is. So that's kind of nice too.
But Kevin kind of pulling away with this game right here, finding Sog League and fairly low percent. Oh, nice spot dodge from Nog, but he's still going to get grabbed for it.
The shield interactions, the way these guys are getting spot dodges and avoiding each other is really nuts. I keep on expecting them to get shield grabbed and they don't.
Yeah, both their pressure is like super like, I don't want to say wonky, but like definitely like unorthodox. Oh, nice up B out of the fair.
Ooh, he edge canceled it.
Oh,
that
Kevin's
was sick.
so good with his up Bs.
I feel like part of the, oh, nice.
That's good
meaty back air. He sends it right into the blast zone basically.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that platform is working out for the Doctor super well. It's letting him extend his combos and throws very easily, whereas DK, I guess, only has like his usual cargo nonsense, but Doctor really looking like he's getting a lot more off that platform than Nog is. Oh, tries to go for a reverse bear.
Yeah,
That's smart. I respect it.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
I've never, like, no, I so rarely see that. I love that no back airs, back throws rather.
Yeah, right there. Oh, he puts it back. He puts it back on the platform.
Look at these tech traps.
He's gonna run. He like just raw punches in neutral, and it works, and it's so funny looking.
And I haven't seen DK's down throw from
that sucks.
a DK main in forever, but he down threw him on cargo down.
Yeah, he wanted the jab grab there, but he presses C too quickly and gets jab too.
Wow, Doctor looks sick on that stage.
Yeah,
honestly.
that looks like a really good Mario stage.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if Kevin goes back to that.
I mean, projectile characters love that stage because they get to cover a lot of space.
Yeah.
And like, you can't drop off the platform. Or, you know, you can camp underneath it, or you can cover the top one. Like, you really get to cut off a lot of escape routes that, like, on a PS2 or like a Battlefield, you can go to the top platform, or you can jump over, whatever. Like, you really got to commit to it a little bit more.
No,
you can go under.
Keep it simple. Go to PS2. Good neutral. Probably somewhere he's used to. Yeah, and I feel like this is another stage where DK can just like use the platform super well to his advantage. But same thing can go for Mario. I feel like on paper,
even stage,
I feel like on paper, like both these characters use platforms relatively the same way. Like they use it to like chase or like extend their combos with things they wouldn't normally be able to get off. Oh, he's gonna die with this.
He's good. He's got a lot of resources.
Yeah, I think your Doctor's starting to pick up that that Noak's like panic option really seems to be this up B out of shield.
Right, and he's holding up the shield, but he didn't have a punish for it, so it's, I don't know if we're gonna see Nog actually. Yeah, he's still gonna do it.
Yeah, he's just gonna shield it and bear him for it.
And not a big punish, right? Like from the Doctor, so I guess
it
still works for him.
I feel like maybe he's not really getting these punches because both times he's called out the up B out of shield. His back has been towards him.
Right.
So it's really not something he could like answer super well with it.
And the nice thing about that B is he can drift. So like if at the beginning he's deep into him, he can drift back and no shield grab, which is what the scariest thing Mario can do to you, is grab you basically. See, yeah, it goes for a little tech chase almost.
Even game here. Oh, like it's like super good because like I don't think Kevin, like the Doctor isn't really expecting it to catch him like above him like that.
Yeah,
like
I almost want him to up smash him after he shields the whole thing.
That could work. And then follow up like a fair up air string or something like that.
But I don't know. I mean, like this. Honestly, it's like Nog is using it pretty well. Like I don't know if what the options are here.
Yeah. He's gonna
nice
grab for it. Oh no, he's gonna go for up air.
Yeah, I think he knew the percentage wasn't gonna be enough.
Up throw fair might have worked there. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. Oh, he almost lives too. All right. Relatively, he's gonna grab. I don't know. Nog is like doing a super good job of like keeping it close. Like every time he loses the stock, he only takes like a hit or two before he really finds an answer and closes out the stock for himself. That's also another like little thing I see Nog do sometimes. Like he'll find like in between like during a combo, he'll find like this little spot where he could like charge punch for a swing, like do like a charge or two of punch, and then like go for it. Yeah, whether of it using it to turn himself.
Nice. Disgusting. Yeah, he'll use it to turn himself around, right? Like a shine, sort of. And Nog with the water.
Mid-game water break.
Mid-game water. That water's gonna.
Yeah, he's
power
gonna
him
run
up.
away, get the punch. Like he just keeps catching him out with it. It's
Who
so,
does that?
It's like he's making it seem like DK Aveda is like so broken. No, but it's like super smart of him because he's seeing that like Doctor's doing like just these empty hops above him to try and catch like an option, and he knows the up is just gonna beat him.
It seems like to me one of the true like it reminds me of like a flash kick or shoryuken or something.
Yeah,
like
like
it's a really good anti-air.
Yeah.
It's got like a little bit of like just
Yeah.
He's so like honestly Nog is such a weird player.
It's so he just knows it's gonna work. No, because like he's picking up on the fact that the Doctor like Doctor starts a lot of his combos with aerials. Like he's not really one to like do like an up tilt or like a down tilt to like start something. He'll like go fish for a grab and then maybe up tilt out of it.
Right.
But
So Doctor takes a 3-1 rather. Nog, you know.